Hey everybody, and welcome back to Subterrain. Our autosave is just right before our other save, so we are looking to clear the last floor. That's right, the last floor of this bullshit. Are we really down to one grenade? No, that's right, that's 7. Oh, interesting. When we finished our Mars Mari, did that. But that's okay, we're good. Are we full? Yeah, we're pretty full. We're not 100% full, though. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, that's right, you already did clear some of it out. Gotta be careful of that door opening. Basically, my goal here is to run in... Oh geez, that's more than I wanted. It's more than I thought. I thought it was just a bunch of little stuff. But it was some little stuff and some big stuff. Okay, good. He died before the Kamehameha was finished. Don't remember, or I can't tell which of these are actually... Remember, those guys can't attack you until right before they die. Oh, that was just bad. That was my bad. He really moved there. I'll get a bandage on here in a second. We basically just have to aggro a bunch of stuff and then kill it. Our health is okay. Really mostly watching our heat. Unfortunately, our wind droid wore off there. I really want to take care of these guys fast. Dang. Alright, we gotta let our heat get down here. We're almost out of power. In this pack. Well, we've got the other pack, but we gotta be ready. So we're almost out of shotgun durability, which is actually okay. So we know these are empty because they didn't set off any of the Mars Mari. We didn't see anything behind them when we had the Mars Mari going. That means that this direction is the quote-unquote correct direction. We've got an invasion. That'll coincide very nicely with this being cleaned out, I hope. Though we do have to repair our guns. Here's what I should do. This has the fewer enemies behind it. Let's just clean it out. Barely avoided that. Lucky, but we got it. That is not what I wanted to see right there, but that's okay. Just keep backing up. Okay, we got some other stuff coming down from the hall, but that's okay. Luckily our Marsmari... Well, not luckily. The fact that we were using Marsmari told us. We gotta let our guns cool down here. These guys wandered all the way across the hall, which is really annoying. We still have some Marsmari left, so let's keep using it. Okay, we had a yellow open that door. Our health is a little low here. Those are some very well-placed grenades, though. Our Marsmari is almost gone. So I just kind of want to get a gauge. Now that our Marsmari is gone. I don't know if they can hurt themselves with that. It seems like they can, though. Oh my, I just saw a lot of stuff. Our power's getting a little low. Unfortunately, by looking at my power, I made myself miss a whole bunch of shots. Man, when those guys want to, they can move. I need to wait here for my... How's my other gun? Wait, where is my other gun? Did I drop my other gun? I might have dropped the other gun and not picked it up. I kind of need to find that, or we're going to be in some trouble. Okay, I did want to lure these guys. When you got vision on them and you think you're safe, you want to go for it. If that gets down to under 3 hours, we might have to just bail on this. Need the Marsmari. Good. This will be power. That means we won't have to use a flashlight. However, we need to go back up to the previous floor because I am out of power. I am entirely out of power, and unfortunately I just wasted a Marsmari. Arguable. It allowed me to find the path that was clear. Wasn't there power on this floor? Crap. I guess it's power on this floor then. So we're going to have to come back here. I think this seems inevitable. Yes. What was this for? I think we're going to have to come back here after this invasion. A, because I need to find my gun. Look, we can pop up and back to the elevator pretty efficiently at this point. I think I remember where I dropped that gun, but I don't know for sure. The problem is I need a gun of some sort that is functional. I suppose I can pull one of the ones out of the auto turrets if I can't get this one repaired in time. Without having to use our flashlight, this will be a much more efficient use of power. I do want to make sure this Marsmara gets taken advantage of, though. Okay, this is just a dead end. That's good and also bad. I just want this dead. Nope, nothing there, but we do have some stuff over here. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're gonna be tired during that fight too, which is not ideal. Grenades seem to disorient these guys, or at least break their AI slightly. Crap, that's not what I was hoping for. Okay, I do not want to drop that. Oh wow, it's just out of shots. I don't know if you can hear my mouse clicking and nothing happening, but that's exactly how I would describe that. I'm torn between... dang it. We're really contaminated too. This should hopefully take care of most of the problems. Down to 8 thermal units. Good thing we have this problem solved. There is one thing we have yet to explore. But otherwise, this place's infection level is about as low as it's going to get without cleaning everything else out. So those should both be empty. That is a good find. Humidifier is just a little silly, but this was the locked room, which is why I'm checking it out. Alright, we got one thing. I'm not gonna pop wind or what is this? That looks important. It's like a command center. So I was pretty confident there's stuff back there, so I'm not gonna worry about. Okay, that's more. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think that got all of them, but I think that actually might have been him killing himself. Shit. After this room, we need to go, probably. That'd probably be the wisest course of action. Well, this explains this situation that I am now currently in. We're almost done cleaning this out. That's the only reason why I'm going back and coming back and doing all that. But basically, after we clean out this room, I'm going to leave. Because, as I said, we have to come back, both to just pick up more stuff. And I need to do a quick scan for my gun, basically. I think I know where it is. We can let it recharge while I look. I think it's on this floor, and I think it's right up here. I think I was running away from this stuff, and it got too hot, and I had to drop it. It's been like a week since I've last played. I feel like saying it. So if I guess that right, oh yeah. Otherwise, I have no idea where it is. In fact, let's just go look for it now. Let's just solve this problem right now. Hopefully. I think it was closer to the stairs. Not sure, but guessing. There might be enemies in here. I don't think so, but it's possible. They can respawn, is what I'm getting at. Nope. Well. I probably just need to bind Q to a mouse button. Alright, map says this way. I have no idea where that gun is. Maybe I put it back in the, and I was gonna say the what's-a-who's it, but that's obviously not gonna help anybody with anything. Back in the tram? Subway? Train? Whichever. Let's walk for a little bit here. I really should. There we go. Okay, there's nothing nearby. Take a damn rest. We're about to get... Oh gosh! Okay, so that actually caused a full adrenaline jump. I feel like my reaction to that was decent. In terms of speed. And, effectiveness. Just making sure I got the right thing. There should just be a mode where you're constantly pulsing this. Okay, that's a water fountain. Alright, so since I have no idea where my other gun is, and I kind of need to find it, and this is now clear, it is time for us to go. Just a Vita D on the ground. Yeah, bag is full. That's what I thought. We already had a smart plant pot, and we still have another 6 pounds. That's like one of the annoying things that happens. I really wish it was kind of a dual imitation, right? When you meet both of them. I mean, I guess it is kind of, in some ways. This actually worked out pretty well, because I've got so many duplicates. Did I actually check this? Yes, I did. Okay. 2 hours and a half, so we're going to have an hour of our guns being repaired. Once we get back. It's an hour and 25 hour 30, somewhere in that ballpark. So that is going to be the first thing that I rush. It's going to be to get our guns to repair. Okay, it is in there. Oh, it's only an hour and 5 minutes to get back. It's even better. So we're gonna have a little bit more time than I had initially expected. Which is good. It means we'll have more time to deal with what we need to, and maybe even some time to get some sleep. Sleep would be pretty valuable here. For a couple reasons. Alright. Guns are primary. Okay, let's get all this other stuff to recycle so that way we can manipulate everything we need to. Fantastic. I don't even know how this shotgun is. Okay, but not great. It's better than nothing if we don't get to what we need to get to. Alright, let's get our power back up and operational. Fantastic. Let's pull this gun out. What is this gun's situation like? As I thought. Alright. Oh, that's right. We have some other silly stuff that we can recycle. Oxygen. Wait, those are oxygen canister smalls. Oh. I'm bad. Oxygen canister small, oxygen canister small, thermal canister small, thermal canister, oxygen medium. These are not things I need to be messing with, but we'll deal with them in 43 minutes. I don't need to worry about these before I sleep. We just need to get some sleep in. 7 minutes. Okay, this helps us a little bit with stamina. More importantly, we now have basically infinite stamina. Let's do this, motherfucker. I don't know why that fell out of there. Now, we're not going to be able to cover everything, but with all the guns that we have, we should be able to do some pretty good work here. I'm hoping. Come on. There we go. We're gonna have to repair some stuff here. That's okay, though. The amount of guns we have is really, really good now. I don't hear any guns. Nice. Okay. Let's look at our reactor status. We are not overheating. Thank goodness. We have one that got decently damaged, and the others are still looking pretty okay. Though we do have some that we can swap out here. Fantastic. Well done. Alright, we've got some stuff to do here. Yeah, those just got swapped real quick because they might as well. Alright, so what's our lowest? 718. We'll deal with your thirst and other stuff once we get all of this rolling, okay, buddy? We need to make sure our capacity stays high where it needs to. We can go back to sleep shortly. And we will. Those are both valuable, but I think the shotgun is probably the one that we're gonna miss the least. Alright. Make sure we're topped off here. Same with our thermals. Okay, just making sure that's full. Alright, we got some stuff to work on here before we go back. We did recycle most everything that we needed to. Go ahead and recycle what we have here. This broken thermal regulator we do not need anymore, which is awesome. We do not need these crowbars, nor this side bag. I really shouldn't even be carrying this baton with me. I know it sounds like a bad idea, but we can craft another one if for some reason I need it. Were we making anything? I honestly don't even know. Let's see what we got, because we might have been. Grenades and metal composite. Okay. Do you have anything in our... Nope. Okay. So... we have another set of grenades, which is fantastic. You can't make that. I think I just need to be making more of these guns. I know that sounds possibly unwise, but... need that barrel. Said, I know it seems unwise, but every single gun we have makes those invasions really, really easy. Now let's look at our metal processing here. Our ore processing. It's really bad that we let anything slip here. Just because they take so much time. But it's because we were gone for a good bit. That's why it happened. Okay, we still have these going, which is fine. Just kind of keep those rotating through. Alright, let's deal with our thirst and whatnot. Our hunger is at 50. We gotta deal with just all of this in general. Luckily our contamination's good. So a thirst of 60. That is an energy drink. Otherwise we're just gonna keep stacking stuff up. Hunger of 51. That was spaghetti, turns out. We're gonna have to go to the bathroom here shortly, I'm pretty sure. Remember, we usually keep a roast beef and a purified water, because those are the highest... Oh, whoops. Those are the highest that we can possibly get, at least that I've seen, 70%. In case we end up in a bind, we can go for the longest without needing to mess with stuff. Let's mess with medical now. Okay, we've got... Let's just pop these back in. We don't really mess with Windroid here. The Mars Mari is good to know. So our nanocasting kits, we don't need that many, but we're never running into weight as a problem, so I'm not too worried. The improved bandages are good to have. The basic medical kits, we only need 1 stack of 5. The muscle max is another thing that we don't really worry about, and the basic bandages we don't quite need. Alright, let's go to the bathroom and then let's get some sleep. We're going to have some reactors that are done in the meantime, so it's really not that big of a deal. Like, we're not going to be able to maximize that while sleeping. Waking up and going back to sleep in the middle of everything is not a simple thing to do. So we are just going to go ahead. Now we're actually, yeah, that gun's going to finish while we're asleep, isn't it? Fantastic. Yep, that gun is done. Now what that actually means is that I'm going to throw one of our old guns into the defense system, not the new one, because we can make better use out of that higher cap of repair, since you don't go through a whole repair in that amount of time. Really, we just take all and then go ahead and construct it. Beautiful. We do have 2 grenades sitting in here because we're filling out. The other thing that I need to mess with here is, oh, hey, let's put that there. Our thermal canisters. So we personally hold on to, normally, we've got our grenades. This colonist suit, what are we wearing? Yeah, we need to get rid of this. But that's okay, we can do that shortly. We usually carry 1 of each, which we have, a medium. And then on our person, we also have a medium of each. Our power pack medium is there. So that works out exactly right. And then we've got smaller ones here. Did I mince one of the small oxygens? I think I did. These small ones aren't really particularly useful, to be honest. We only use them when we're in a bind, but sometimes you're in a bind, and that's okay. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go, that colonist suit, not the shotgun. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our repairs over here. So this will be done, almost guaranteed. These are getting there. While we're waiting, I'll go ahead and throw the shotgun in there. We were sleeping, so most of those are going to be solved. Now let's look here at our reactor status. Our next lowest, I believe, is that 927. So let's go ahead and replace that. That was here, right? No, it was up here. Nope. Look, I saw the 927. I know it's real. I'm just bad at finding it. Alright. So 1120 is the highest we can get. So a lot of these aren't actually... We're not actually improving all that much by what we're doing here, which is unfortunate. But it's kind of the way it goes. Now, I'm probably, because I've got now 3 guns of the same kind. How long until this is done? Not too long. But since these are so close to done, I'm just going to sit here while they finish. These are going to go into our turrets, of course. Now, I could repair some of the guns on the turrets, but honestly, as you saw, they didn't really get used all that much. When there's that many guns, there really aren't... Like, we run into that many enemies on a floor. Probably. That's probably about a decent approximation of the quantity of enemies that we run into. So, it turns out that you end up okay. I really wish we didn't need these key cards anymore. Like, they're just taking up extra slots. Alright, that's completed. Oh, that's right. We can't hold the gun in this... The gun doesn't go in this bay, so you can't do it like that. Alright, this one's almost done too. I do want to keep that rotation of guns, that paired rotation of guns. We are probably soon... How soon is it going to be? Maybe we do want to run around with 3 of these guns. Maybe that's not an unreasonable thing to do when we're clearing stuff out. Because when we're clearing stuff out, it's going to go faster than normal. Which means we're going to run into power stations, and durability really is going to be our problem. So maybe for now I do want to run around with 3 of them. And of course we want to keep that one for basically last. Because it's full. Like these, when we drain them all the way down, we can repair them all the way up. When you use the durability in here, that's durability that's basically lost forever. For now, I presume that when our nano reconstruction bay, our research level gets high enough, it'll be to 100%. Don't know that, but it seems reasonable. Does this shotgun need some repair? No, it doesn't. This shotgun really is just an extra shotgun. I mean, we're now filling up our own slots, but that's how it's going to be. We do need to fill up that thermal canister. Other than that, everything's good, but we're waiting for that shotgun flux to be repaired. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do while we're waiting here is we need to probably make some more metal composite. We've got so much of this stuff. Just because I'm going to be making more guns is probably how this is gonna exactly fall out. Is I'm gonna go, I'm making another one of these. Boop. That is that one. And that one. Good, we had exactly enough to make it. Fantastic, we got nothing there, nothing there. Oh, that's right, we need to fill up our thermal here. But other than that, we are all set. We have everything set up the way we want it to be, which means we are going to be ready for next episode, which I hate doing that. Oh wow, that's just already done. See, don't mind me, I was just in the buff for a little bit. So yeah, we are ready, basically, pending this finishing our shotgun here, which will be shortly. That's actually a decent bit of time. We might just swap out these reactors while I'm talking here. But yeah, this is going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to return to where we were, and basically from there, clean out everything. I think we're going to go do a sweep of cleaning everything. I'll go back to the map here in a second. What's our lowest? 999. Looks like it's the only one in the triple digits. Actually, first, remap keyboard input. Darn, okay, it didn't save. That's okay, I thought I changed something. So, I want scan. Got button 4. There we go, now it's just on my mouse. Now I can spam the crap out of this. And we will hopefully not miss anything when I'm running through hallways. It's a lot faster than other options. Alright, well, we'll throw this in here. That'll repair a little bit. And then, well, I'm going to go recycle these. I know, I keep trying to end this episode, but the problem is I don't want to stop playing this game. Whenever I reach the point where it's like, I'm done with the episode. That's why we ended up with so many, like, 50-minute episodes when I kept on aiming for a half hour, and even so, we're still at 40 minutes. So it's just kind of stupid. It's stupid how bad I am at this. So, we've got some really bad areas here. Some really bad areas. And we know for a fact that there is some regional spread that makes it worse. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. We haven't done engineering 3 yet. Oh, that was research. So we can't make better ones yet. We can't make better filters that filter things out better. We're going to have to go through and do a cleansing of every area to replace those at some point. But we know that we've got some really bad areas here. These are all really bad. We've been to Viking Square, and it's really bad. So I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to clean out everything as much as we can that we've already cleaned out. And some of this isn't going to work because, like Leo District, we can't power everything. But we want to keep everything as clean as we possibly can. And we need to go through and we need to wipe everything back to 0 as efficiently as we possibly can. And then we need to work on some of the other ones. Like Leo District, we actually haven't finished yet. We still have 4 floors to go through. Now, the unfortunate part for us, time is still ticking, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Good. I wasn't sure if it did in this menu. We did get when we're in the Gemini District. In this phone call, we know that Pisces District is where we want to go next. So that's probably where we're going to go. I don't want to ignore Leo District, mostly because, but the thing is, this regional spread I think is affecting here. Yeah. So I think we're going to go through, we're going to clean up our areas here. We're going to clean up the Carson Hotel. We're going to clean up Spirit Plaza. We're going to clean up Gemini District. Probably the casino as well, since we have cleared it out. It's only 5 levels. Like, some of these aren't that bad. 5 levels shouldn't be too hard to clean out. These are only 1. Oh, fun. I didn't realize it did this. Cool. Anyway, like, we clean those out. We do that. Maybe do Leo District. I haven't decided yet. Who knows? We might find a technology in there that we weren't expecting. Since we've kind of been following hints to get to where we need to go, but not always. So it's just one of those things. Oh no, time is passing. Crap. I'm a dummy. Either way, it's only been like 20 minutes in menu. But that's how we're going to go about doing this. It's not going to pass here. That's how we're going to do it. Nope. And I think the reason why we're going to end up doing it that way is because it's going to reduce the amount of stress we actually put on our ability to come back and defend. And also by keeping regional spread out of stuff, I think we're just going to end up in a better situation. Now that said, until we clear out the Murray Space Center and area, like until we clear out everything, we can't actually get a handle on it. But I really want to take care of some of these that are really bad, because if we ever have to go back or whatever, we want it to be cleaner. And we don't want those creating waves for us to deal with, even though the waves have proven trivial thus far, or mostly trivial. It still is bad to have them because it limits us in where we can go, what we can do, and things like that. So that's the plan. That's the action that we're going to go for, and we're going to stick to that plan, hopefully. One of these weekends, I'm going to play this game for like 10 straight hours and record out for like the next 2 months, just because I don't want to stop. It's kind of one of the reasons I want to stream this game, but I haven't yet actually come down with a solid day to do some streaming because my weekends have been crazy busy. So it's been tough. I want to do it because I want to stream Isaac, but that's a completely different issue. So I will stop rambling because this is what I like to do, and I changed it from being a 35-minute episode to almost a 45-minute episode because I've been rambling for the past 10 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time as we go out to... Oh gosh, this is going to sound like it's from an X-Men comic. Cleanse the mutant scourge from Mars. It's like X-Men crossed with Doom. But that's what we're going to go about doing, and hopefully we will get Mars a little bit more under our control, get this infection more under our heel as we attempt to progress further on our tech tree. I think we're probably due for upgrades to our plant and mining stuff, but I would very much like to see the next engineering one, because we already have engineering 4, and I would absolutely love to have engineering 4 because we could get some really cool stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time, but until then, keep your gears turning.